just going to orient my chat. Good, Evelyn, how are you doing? Okay. I'll be able to, hey guys. I'll be able to, I know, isn't it crazy? I was just doing some custom orders and I'm like, I finally sent my son to bed, so I was like, yeah, why not? So, hi Nikki. Hey guys. So I'm making some everything but the machine totes modified. And I'm just going to, thank you. I'm just gonna sew. Right now I'm doing the flap. I'm almost done. I've batch sewed 3 at a time. They're custom orders. I have 2 more left after this. I start trial next week, so I was like, oh, I gotta get all these done. Which they're really not. I forgot how to sew it, so I had to kind of watch my class while I did it. I could have just pulled out my notebook, but I was that lazy. Right now it's 9 o'clock. You were reading your Accufactum? What is that? Oh man, here we go. The danger zone. Come on now. Come on, girl. Alright. Here we go. 1 stitch at a time. Hello! Thanks for joining me. I'm just kind of more just sewing. I'm not teaching right now. I'm just doing some custom orders. And this is the everything but the machine totes. I'm almost done. I gotta do the flaps of 2 more and they're pretty much done on these 3. There we go. Got them. Man down, man down. Great. Hello from Northern California. Well, hello from Southern Nevada. I don't know if this machine is loud on the camera or not. You're kind of all the way over there, so hopefully not. Hi, Alice. Nice to talk to you again. I'm just sewing these, my friend. I had 5 custom orders for these, so I'm just finishing them up. This one I think is my favorite. You'll see when I turn it right side out. It's like marigolds. It's so pretty. Cozy fabric tails. Ooh, well, I love reading. Okay. Now we need to trim our corners. Which, here we go. This everything but the machine tote, this flap is the hardest part. It's not a hard bag at all. A lot of it depends on your materials, but, and your machine, obviously. There we go. I used Indofuse Plus on this water, what is it called? It's called Poly Waterproof Canvas from My Little Shindig. It makes it pretty dang nice. And it helps it from fraying. So that's nice too. A little hard for turning. Iron in here, yes. Perfect. That'll do. Shove these corners and top stitch. Hello from SoCal. Hello from Nev. I wish we had a cool nickname. You guys got Cali. I guess we have Sin City, but I don't really. Yes, this is actually for Katie's sister, Julie. She runs a fabric shop. It's called Sunflower something. I can't remember exactly, but she bought 2 of these totes for her and her girlfriend, I'm presuming, for some retreat in February. So I'm gonna get it done and ship it out. She's another one, but it's gonna use teal threads, so I couldn't sew it with this batch because these are all the black threads. It's one of those Totally Fabulous panels, which are pretty rad because it has like 3 different prints on one. It has like 2 panels and then 2 prints. And so this one had like this really cute plaid. And what else does it have? The marigold. Well, this was the panel because it actually fit. Although I gotta tell her to change the panel to go the other way because she has it horizontal, but I think it needs to be vertical. But Then there's this like marigold print that goes with it. And on the inside I just did that's like the coordinating pad. It's super cute. This is poly waterproof canvas, yeah. It's marvelous. I like it with interfacing on it, but you have to kind of have a heat press to do the interfacing because it needs to get really hot to adhere to the poly waterproof canvas, like to the polyester. Like I couldn't do it with my iron, my regular iron, it wouldn't work. I had to pull out the heat press. Man down. I got two friends on the floor. I don't know where you went. Sorry, my friend. You're gone now. Alright, here we go. Top stitch on the front. The most dangerous. This machine makes it pretty easy though. Yeah, they'll be sucked into the sure. I have this little The thing is, they're my rainbow metal clips from Salty Sews. I don't know if you guys have seen these. They have like little rubber grippers on the inside. They're the best clips. And they don't break. My glitter clips break and it pisses me off. Every time I feel instant rage. They're old, so it's not surprising. But I got this metal wand thing. And then I just pick them up. I don't know where the other one went though. They're the worst to step on. Worse than Legos, dare I say. Look, I dropped my... Almost dropped it again. I don't know where my other one went, so that's no bueno. We'll find it later. Alright. She's looking toy. Toy like a toyga. Might be a little wave there. Alright. Do I finish the two other flaps? Or do I finish this one all the way? Tonight I am making everything but the machine totes from Salty Sews, but heavily modified. It's not even the same pattern basically. Even my flap is different. Alice, remember I was telling you about the flap? So when it hangs down, you have a zipper overlay here, and the entire pocket is mesh. And then you have a divided slip pocket here on the outside. So when you have your machine tote flap opened up so you can utilize the drawers while you're sewing, this hangs down over the edge of a table like this. And then you have like a cute little place you could put like your pen or your ruler, just hanging over the edge there. Now you can't really store it because, I mean, I guess you could. You could definitely store it on the inside of the mesh zipper pocket, but like when it's closed up, you know? Yeah, the metal clips are just so much better. I just ordered like 4 more sets just so I could switch over to these. I'm still using the other ones until they break, but I mean, I break probably 3, 4 every time I sew, so they'll dwindle down pretty fast. The other ones I really like are these metal hair clips. You can get them on Amazon. I use those a lot for thinner stuff, slip pockets. Okay, so I'm thinking we should just totally finish out this one. And then I can put in the drawers and you can see it if you haven't seen it before. This one's Katie's. Are we surprised? She's wearing shirts. Okay. Bottom is last. Let's add the back. Yeah, the other things I use are binder clips for the gussets. And I have like some really heavy duty like rubber grip metal clips for like that big ass bag I made. Did you guys see that big ass bag I made? I'm gonna make a mini version too and probably release a pattern for the big and the mini because believe it or not, I know the big looks big. It is big, but it's still carry-on. It's under the limits of carry-on. So that's my work bag. It replaces my lunch pail, my purse, and my craft bag. So now I just have one big bag and it'll have like my waters. I carry 4 waters to work every day. They did discontinue the drawers, but you can have 2 3-drawer units and then they snap together. So let me see. So you can buy them on Amazon. And they come in 3 drawers. And you just snap off 2. And you add it to the bottom. Now, the designer, though, she's supposed to be coming out with an updated pattern. I don't know when, because she told me this months ago, and she still hasn't, but this unit seems to be a little bit too big when you do this for her current measurements. So I've modified it quite a bit to fit these ones. And I haven't shared it because you know, I'm waiting for her to come out with her updated one first. I did teach a class on this though, so some people have my measurements. Alright, here we go. We're going to attach the back. You're welcome. Hello. Handcrafted by Yvonne. So this is not a lined tote, which is nice. You can't see the inside lining even if you were to put one, so there's no point in even trying, because the little plastic drawer units are shoved in there pretty good. Yeah, the drawers. I have tons of drawers. Probably not too many. know how many of these I've made at this point. A lot. A lot. What's everyone else up to? Y'all just chilling? It's kind of late everywhere, I guess. I'm not usually a night sewer, but sewist. I don't like sewer. I don't like saying that word. Alright. What do we think? Can we get everything? Let's try down this one. This is fucking cute once you're done, for sure. It's not a bad sew either. You cut out Hellcats? That's a fun one. Made a few myself of those. I still have to do a tutorial for it, but I'm kind of like, at this point, what's the point? I should still do it. I have a really nice one cut out right there. Actually, I'm looking at it. It's in my whip. I went through when I cleaned my room and went through all my whips. You know how that goes. All right, we are almost done. Now, here comes the annoying part. I'm installing the zippers. Ugh. Alright. You're gonna do an assembly line? Totally. That's kind of what I did on these. It worked out well. Alright. Pinch these little corners. Also, when I was making these customs, I don't usually do customs like at all, but I did them, and then I still put my little woven tag on it, but I felt weird about doing that. I don't know why. I was like, probably don't want my name on here. And I said, girl, even the off brands at Walmart have their tag on there. You better put it on. Ramblings of a mad woman. Alright. I'm just rolling my seams out. This poly waterproof canvas with this Indofuse Plus is thick. So, trust the drawers will stretch it as well, but oh, dang, that's a cute colorway. That's fucking cute as fuck. I kind of wish it was mine. Okay. Now here's the point we gotta see. This is either marvelous or it's not. I think it's gonna be marvelous, hopefully. Let's see. I either nail this part or I don't, you know? And then I have to like kind of trim up the flap a little bit. Alright, those look even though. Just make sure there's not a space. Where you come into danger is at the top. There ends up being a space with the zipper, like where the two poles won't close. Totally, there's like a hole. Yeah, kind of like a hole in knitting, like when you're knitting something and there's a hole. Alright, those line up. Let's see. Fingers crossed, jeez. This part always makes me sweat. We fucking nailed it. Dude, sometimes I feel like I'm pretty good at this. Nailed it. Let's put on your little jacket. See how you're fitting, darling. Oh, aren't you beautiful? All right. She's perfect. Now, I also modified this because I don't want mine super freaking tight. You know why? Because I like to store shit on the side. I like to put a ruler. I like to put a cutting mat. I mean, the possibilities are endless. Okay. That ended up fabulous. Love that for us. Alright, just have the bottom. Before we get too full of ourselves here, we better base this closed. Big annoying. That's the only thing. I wish this table on this thing was a little bit bigger. Just a little. Because I catch it on the side every now and then. But this is a custom-made table. It's not that bought one from... I have that one too. What is it? What's that lady's name? Recent Relics or something? She's moving to Vegas, I think, from California. What's her name? Barbara? I don't know. This one's nice because it has sound deadening material on the bottom half of it, so you don't hear all the tings of like metal hitting it. So in that regard, it's more superior. All right. Perfect. Hello, Robert. My lighter, it is a butane lighter, so it's refillable because I go through lighters. I should have stock in Vic. That's how much I would go through lighters. I have an Amazon storefront, and it's in my link tree, but you can just look up rainbow butane lighter on Amazon. And it's refillable. I might have run out on here and you can watch me refill it. I have a reel on refilling it too though. On my Instagram. It's pretty rad. Okay, center, center, center. Now, you just have to go left to right. Alright. Nope, nope. I got a twist. One more time with you. Your strap on the bottom goes the right way. I totally want to keep this. Oh, good. Yeah. Hello from Kentucky. I'm glad you like it. Sorry I'm not talking much. I'm pretty tired. I've been up since 3 a.m. Usually I'm more chatty. But I figure I want to get these done. If people want to watch me get them done, that's fine with me. Also, you have to keep videos on YouTube. Keep posting them and stuff every so many months or they shut your account. So, here we are. For monetization, I don't know. You can, I don't know. It's every 6 months though. You have to post something, or that you have to reapply for monetization. Was my understanding. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure. But maybe that's just newer accounts. I don't really know. Who knows with YouTube, because they're confusing on purpose, I feel. Like, heaven forbid you want help. Nobody can help you. toe jumper. I found that clip. Oh, you don't do that? No. Then it's inapplicable. Alright. That's it. Let's stuff her. Damn you drawers. I just have to line up the bottom here. Yes. There we go. These are kind of a pain to get in here. But once you get them in, you're golden. Now before even this is like a little bit stiff. Before I made these modifications to the size, it was even, I wrestled with this damn thing for like 45 minutes. Basically crying. Yeah. Toy like a toy. There we go. Perfect. How cute is that? I definitely did not charge a lot of money for these. Live and learn. Okay. This is done. Another envelope regained. How cute is that? Number one done for Julie. And it has a mesh pocket back here, which is really good. This is what I use mine for. I usually get like a 15 by 5 ruler. Just slide that little bad boy in there. Perfect. Yep. Good. This one turned out real nice. And the nice thing, sorry if it's kind of noisy, it's a noisy bag. The nice thing is, see, you can't really see in there, but you can slide rulers on the side and cutting mats. And then this thing hangs over the table. You just kind of put this on the edge of the table where you're sewing. And put all your shit in there. a built-in cup holder right here. It's nice. And then if for storing and traveling, if I wanted to, for example, put a ruler in here. And then it zips closed so that you won't go rolling around in your bag. Perfect. All right, 1 done, 4 to go. So the only thing I have left on these other 2 is to build the entire front flap, including this liner, so it takes me a while. So I'm going to start on that now. But this is what we're making. It is a great little design. And this is a trolley sleeve, so you can slide it on like a suitcase handle, like if you have a rolling suitcase for your sewing machine. All right, Julie number 1's done. Let's move on to Katie. Oh, I lost the comments. Hi, Nancy. I didn't do one yet, mainly because what happened was, as soon as that pattern released, I was in trial all the way. I literally had like 5 trials in a row, and I had the government shutdown where I still had to work and not get paid as well. So I had that added stress and trying to make extra money to pay my bills until the government opened again. So I haven't had the time. I do have the bag cut out ready to film. My next video that's coming out is going to be a vlog on making a work bag that I needed, and that'll be fun. I have to film the outro tomorrow and make a reel. And then after that, do I have time to do? I won't have time because on Monday I start trial. I have 4 trials in a row. I will be in trial every single day for 8 weeks straight. One of these trials is the patent on the light bulb, the LED light bulb. So that's going to be really hard. It's something called daily transcripts. So basically I sit and I write all the words everyone says as they say them all day. And then I go home and I listen to the entire trial day all over again and make sure I did not miss any words and I have all the correct punctuation. And I have to send it to the attorneys before 9 a.m. the next day. And still go to work the next day and do trial all day. And I have to do that every day for 2 weeks. Ah! Anyway, so it'll be a while. It'll be a few. But there's a playlist on my channel. Kasaya did a tutorial, Oakland Roots did a tutorial, and Minnie in the Mountains Jen did a tutorial as well. So they're all great. I don't really know what I could add to the equation, but I will eventually do it. Alright. -20 out. I couldn't live in a place where it's -20. Hi, Alice. Yeah, it is exhausting. Yeah, Nikki, don't envy me. No, I'm pretty lucky. It doesn't feel like it sometimes, but alright, strap this guy. We don't need him at first. We're just going to make our slippy pocket. It is an interesting job. It's fun when you get cases where it's not the patent for the LED light bulb, like Snooze Fest, and like those guys that, attorneys that work on patent cases, there's a group of them across the nation, the same people, because you have to be such a nerd, dude. Like, I feel like I'm a nerd, and even I'm like, whoa, slow down. What are you talking about here? Anyways, I digress. Okay. Yeah, patent patent cases are the hardest cases that we have in federal court because of how technical they are. My next patent case we're going to have is for that beauty machine. What do they call it? Hydrodermablation? Patent case. Yeah. I was like, oh boy, you guys just want to kill me. You know what? I am fun to hang out with in the sense of I know a lot of random stuff about nothing. Oh, that's fun. Alright. What are the other trials we have? One is a like wrongful termination case. Boring. That's next week. I'm not saying they don't have a valid claim. I'm just saying it's not that interesting. Not my favorite. And what else do we have? I don't even know. See? It's like too much stuff. I can't comprehend it. I think one is a criminal trial, but I don't know what they did. Oh, threatening phone calls or something to a government official. That's going to be an interesting one because I don't know how you prove somebody, he changed his voice on the phone, so I don't know how they're going to prove it's him. Oh, silly. Silly little guy. Oh, thank you. Those are from Amazon. If you message me on any platform, I will, or I'll give you the link. I don't think they're on my Amazon storefront. Maybe they are. Oh yeah, Jen's new pattern. I have it cut out ready to sew. I just hadn't had time to do it. Yeah, you know what they say. Well, my mom's always said it. She's retired from the police department. Crime pays if you're on the right side. And I would agree with that. Hello from the Netherlands. What time is it there? I'd love to go to the Netherlands. I really would. Will it be harder with AI? What do you mean, my job? AI will never replace my job. Have you seen transcriptions with the AI doing them? They're atrocious. And the government will never be bougie enough to pay for sufficient AI to make sufficient transcripts. And on criminal cases, it's just too many like rights of individuals involved that they just won't even chance it. They've been saying AI and recordings and stuff's gonna take over my job. I've been a court reporter for 15 years, and they were saying it for 50 years before that. It's not gonna happen. Not in my lifetime, at least. That's all I care about. And honestly, even if my job doesn't go away, I don't care. I'll just start like Oakland Roots and make this my job. How about that? I think I could do well. If I had time to do it, yeah, I could slay. For sure. Definitely. I'm not worried about it. One thing about me, I take life day by day, my friend. So, I'm not worrying about tomorrow today. That's for sure. It's probably not very mature approach, but that's just how my brain operates. Okay, let's see. Perfect. really wish you could have YouTube, like, music on when you're live. Yeah, Nicole, for sure. Yeah, you know, state courts don't usually use court reporters. You know why? Because they make way more money working in depositions, which is freelancing. You make your own hours, you're your own boss, you make 5 times as much money. I took a pay cut working federal, but I wanted it because it's more steady. Like, some months as a freelance court reporter, 1 month I'll make $20,000, the next month I'll make $1,000. Like, it's so dependent on what's going on in the industry, holidays, when kids are in and out of school. It was just like too much stress. I just need the same amount every week. I don't even care if it's less, then I don't have to worry about it. So, how do I like my machine at this point? It is a Texo 2750 Pro, and it is rad. I wish I would have got it years ago. It literally opened up so much more I can do. Leather, any kind of top stitching you could ever think of. And the main thing is too, it's easier on my body. Way easier on my hands. Way more space. I like that it's taller because I'm a taller person, and on the 1181N I was like always like this. My back and my neck would kill me. Not anymore. So it's really good. I like it. Yeah, and the thing is too, I like to shop, okay? We all know this. And I wasn't saving up for retirement. Nope. So now I'm with the federal government. I mean, I don't know for sure that I'll have a retirement. Who knows what'll happen, but I don't worry about the future. I just know I'm doing what I have to do. Hopefully there's supposed to be 3 of them, so we'll see. But, yeah. So it helps me so I don't have to do this forever. And the good thing is there'll always have to be court. Like, even when the government did shut down, courts got a little extra money for a little longer than a lot of departments in government because we are forced by the Constitution to keep going. It's not like the Park Service where they just don't have the rangers show up or something, you know. Not that their job isn't important, because 1000% it is. I would say maybe more important than mine because I love going outside, but my job just gets old. It's tiring listening to the horrible things humans do to each other. That's what gets me, but then you do patent trials on light bulbs. So now I know how an LED light bulb works and all the electrical functions of it and how it works on the inside and the circuits, and it's fun. Alright. You're freaking good, dude. You're freaking good, dude. So I'm installing a zipper overlay over mesh, and you're like, what the hell are you thinking? But if you back it with Ollie Fun, you know that Ollie Fun stuff, whatever it is. Where do you get it, Walmart or something? I don't know. Sonia just sent me a bunch of it one day. And bless her heart, because I use it all the time. Card slots in this application. But if you back your mesh with Ollie Fun, it's perfect. And you can put overlays and slip pockets, all kinds of fun stuff. Just gives it an extra layered up sandwich and adhere to. Works great. Although I still hate mesh, but it can be useful in certain applications. Oh, and thanks, Nicole. Yeah. What do you have, a Juki, Nikki? Hey, Lisa, what's up? Oh, hey. I'm making everything but the machine tote modified heavily. They're custom orders, so I'm just getting them done before I start trial next week because I don't want to have that stress on me. This is why I don't take custom orders usually, because I get so stressed out I can't even do the work. I don't know what it is about me, but it's just how I am. And I know this, and I still took customs. And I love sewing. I love sewing. Like, now that I actually I had to, like, physically get on the phone with a friend and sit there at the table at the kitchen and cut it out. And it was just, like, hard to start. I don't know. Anyways. First world problems, but I'm just getting them done before I start my trial. Hell. So. Oh, that's rad, Lisa. Oh, you wanted, what, did you get a cylinder arm, Nikki? Oh, a Thor. Yeah, you must have got a cylinder arm. You don't like the Thor? I think that's what Kasai has, a Thor, huh? The only reason I got this is because Leslie said it was, like, there's a guy in Florida. He makes, like, hair-on-hide bags. That's his shtick. And he gets, like, a new machine every year. And he'll sell his old ones. And mind you, they're disgusting. Like, he does not clean it. There's hair everywhere. It's so gross. But he sells them. And he sells them pretty cheap. That's how I got mine. But check your marketplace. Save a search on your marketplace. So when you go to search marketplace, like, type industrial sewing machine, there's, like, that little save button. You can save it, and it'll, like, freaking email you and alert you, hey, somebody posted something under this tag. That's literally how I got this other Juki. I wasn't trying to buy another Juki. This 8700 came up for, like, 750 bucks. She used it one time. I couldn't pass it up. I couldn't. I had to get it. I wasn't looking to do that, but I do want to make clothes a lot this year, and my little brother machine is not going to cut it. I already know that. I made one pair of shorts with it. I was like, oh, brother. Oh, brother for the brother. Isn't that funny? Oh, my gosh. I'm getting loopy. Anyways. Industrial sewing machine search save on Facebook Marketplace. That's where it's at. That's where he listed this one, too. This little guy. I couldn't afford this brand name. No way. No. I will say, though, the government shutdown did force me to pay off all of my credit cards, just in case it happens again. So, blessings in disguise? Okay. Blessings in disguise for 500. Alright, let's see here. Oh, look at you. Look at you. Gotta get that little. There we go. The thing I like about this one in particular, it has a foot pedal instead of a knee lift. For my bad knee, that is good. And also, I am a little slimmer because I've been really working out super hard for my knee because I had pain in my good knee then from compensating because my surgery knee was not strong enough. And when I got out of physical therapy, I didn't take it as serious as I should have because I was just so happy to be done with physical therapy. Anyways, my knees don't hurt like they did anymore. I'm very proud to say. That was a lot of work, but this foot pedal for it to raise the presser foot is really, really nice. So that is an option on this machine in case anybody wanted to know. I didn't know it was, you know, it's just kind of what it came with and it ended up working out, but you can get a foot pedal knee lift. I didn't know that. Kind of cool, actually. It did take like a bag to get used to though, because I was like, wait, there's no need there. Oh, Lisa, we're twins. It's so amazing, isn't it? Yeah. Always look for the Jukies because my gosh, I could flip this and make money on it really if I wanted to, but I like it. Today I hemmed my son's sweatpants and fixed a hole in them, and I sewed all the elastic on the, you know, I do fold over elastic on mesh like for the top edge. I did all that over there. So nice, because I can't do that on an industrial. I mean, maybe I could, but I'm not gonna try. $8,700, rad. Wait, is that what I have? Oh yeah. Mine's not heavy though, it's the regular one. Look at you, Patricia. We're both in the same boat. Oh, why do we do this to ourselves? I literally told all my sew besties I talk to every day, like, never let me take customs again, okay? But this year I've decided it's the year of making myself things, which sounds selfish, but I don't ever make, like that rolling bag I made for work is like really the only, besides a lunch pail, the only thing I've ever made for me. Like, oh, I really need one of these. Let me make myself one. Like it's always 500 people asking me to make them something in my family, you know, or it's pattern testing, or it's, you know, strikes when companies send you fabric and they want you to sew up something. And it's just like constant, it's so much, you know, and so I've decided, like, and I love pattern testing more than I like strike sewing, honestly, but I just need to start, like, if a pattern test aligns with something I need, like I made that duffel, the Lynn's Handmade duffel that's coming out. I did test that because my daughter needed a duffel bag for her horse riding lessons, for like her helmet and boots and 5,000 things they need. I had no idea horse riding was so involved. So I'm just making things I need this year. You know what I mean? Like, I want to make myself a jacket. I want to make myself some jeans. I want to make myself a skirt, a dress, all these things. So I'm going to do it. I'm working through the few things I have left to do. I do have 2 patterns ready to, when I have time to do all that. And so hopefully I'll get 2 patterns out this year. Maybe actually, my goal is to film the tutorial before I release the pattern. But I just did not have time. I think I was teaching at the retreat or something. It was something that happened. And then I had trial. It was like a whole. Anyways. Look at this. The year of selfish sewing. That's what we're going to do this year. Selfish sewing. Or you know what happens a lot? I'll make really dope bags and then people ask for them and I don't say no. And then I'm like, oh, I really wanted that bag though. You guys know how it is. You get it. Oh, rad. Yeah, the foot lift is where it's at. Something I didn't know I needed until I had it, you know. Yeah, that's a great deal, Nikki. There's a lot of them going cheap now. I'm not sure what's happening. Well, some of them are still kind of expensive in my neighborhood, but that lady didn't even use it, and it was like brand new. And I got there and she had it in her garage. She had like a little townhouse and it was like stuffed in a corner, just like covered. Just totally taken care of. And I was like, you know what, are you sure? And then she goes, hey, you can take all that thread too. it was like $1,000 worth of thread. These are massive cones. Like, they're bigger than the ones we buy. You know how the ones from Wizardry are kind of like massive? And then like the Sunny Sewing Amon ones are kind of massive too. They're bigger than that. But they're nylon, Tech 70. And it's all color, like black and white. Like, fuck yeah, I'll use that. And then she gave me a bunch of serger thread. I didn't realize my husband had grabbed it because she had a serger there, but she wasn't selling that. And I messaged her, I'm like, hey, my husband grabbed your serger thread. Do you want this back? I drive by there. I'll drive by there on the way to my daughter's lessons on Friday if you want me to drop it off at your house. And she's like, no, it's fine, keep it. I was like, are you sure? Are you sure? Okay. I have a serger, it's fine. Anyways, nice lady. Oh, cool, Nicole. Yeah, we're on the same page. Yeah, I'm starting knitting. Fun fact, I suck at knitting. I'm so bad at it. I don't know, I feel like I started with too little of a needle and thread. Like the yarn is too small. But I'm just trying to make this cute little like scarf thing. And so, and the ladies at the yarn shop, I walk in and they're like, what are you gonna make? And I was like, I want to make a Sophie scarf, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh, it's so easy. Perfect choice. You guys, not easy. Not easy at all. I'm struggling. I'm getting better. It is not, and crocheting is easier to me, for sure. So, but thankfully Alice is like a world-class knitter. Alice was on here. And, when I go back to the retreat and teach in April, she said, I'll sit with you and like help you. I was like, thank you. I don't have a knitter in my life, so I have no clue. Like, it's just me and YouTube and a Amazon Kindle knitting book. It's so bad. I'm bad, you guys. But I'm determined to have a work craft, you know what I mean? I could just crochet, but I really want that knitted scarf. And I'm determined to make it myself. Because I'm stubborn like that. I gotta remember to change my needle. Next flap around. Okay. Cute, cute. Yeah, you can. You can use serger thread on domestic. For sure. This Juki 8700, so it's not the heavy. It's not the one that can do like leather and stuff. Although like people make jeans and stuff on it. No problem. It literally can take like those little Gutermann polyester ones, like the tiny little, yep. I'm using it. I was watching a video. There's a lady that she pieces quilts on this machine. And I'm like, if it can do that, I need it. I need it. I told my husband, I don't make the rules, you know. Yeah, that was fun. Talking him into that. He's like, I don't want to go on a Friday night. I've been working all week. I said, suck it up. I don't ask you for nothing. Get your butt over there, please. I can't lift it myself. If I could, I wouldn't even ask him for help. Before my knee surgery, I wouldn't have asked. I would have just showed up. I would have fit it in my car. Somehow, I would have. I used to have a minivan, and you guys, the game of Tetris, I play in that thing bananas. Absolutely bananas. Yeah, I was doing the Continental. I wasn't doing the other one. Yeah, it seems like so rad. I love it. Oh, a tank top? Yeah. You know, I'm delusional enough to think I can do anything except for knitting, but I will conquer that one day. But clothing, I just watched these gals do the clothing and I'm like, dude, I can totally do that. I like watch this lady make this most beautiful dress. I'm like, pro, got it. I can do that. I've only made one pair of shorts in my life. You know what it is that I need to, that I'm gonna expert myself into is altering things to fit your body. That's really where the skill is, in my opinion. Like that's the pair of shorts I made were from the Matchy. It's the bow boxer shorts from Matchy Matchy Sewing Club. Super cute. First of all, I made them out of this like chambray or something. I don't know. It's the most wrinkly, god-awful fabric ever. I'm like, yeah, shouldn't have done that. And so, lesson learned there. But, like, the crotch area was so baggy. And I'm like, bro, I don't have junk in my trunk here. What is happening? And I don't have a small derriere, if you know what I'm saying. So I'm like, why is this so baggy up front? Like, what the frog is happening here? This is not right. So that's what I need to get better at. I know kind of what, like, some crotch adjustments or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out one day, but yeah, I'm excited. The first piece of clothing I'm gonna make after I do all these customs and get everything done, I'm gonna make a quilt coat. So cute. I thrifted some quilts from the Goodwill. Two twins, actually. Two twin matching ones. And yeah, we're gonna make a quilt coat. It's gonna be rad. Wouldn't you know, this is just a little too short. Also, my aunt is moving out here from Wisconsin, so that's super exciting. They were out here visiting for Thanksgiving. And her husband has a lot of medical issues, and like he has this monitor that goes off like 40 something times while he sleeps. I don't know what's going on, but when he slept out here at my mom's house, it only went off twice, like every night. They were here for like a week. So they're like, oh, we need to move out here. The weather's better for him. So now they're gonna be here in like a couple weeks. And this is the aunt that with my mom and her and I, we would always like Zoom and do the Kasaya quilt, her quilt block of the month. We had to stop at like November, so we still have a couple, maybe, honestly, I think we have like September, October, November, December still to do, but we're like, we'll do it once you move out here. So that's exciting, a crafty aunt coming out here. So we'll have my crafty mom, my daughter, me, and my aunt. And her daughter crochets her ass off. She made my aunt a crocheted sweater, like a cardigan thing. I was like, oh, I would die to have one of these. I'm not gonna ask for one though. I don't want to be that family member, but I really want it. And then her youngest daughter, she loves to draw like anime, which my son loves drawing anime, so I'm like, perfect. We're just a family of artistes. you. Yeah, it sounds a lot better. It has sound deadening material on the bottom of this too, so it helps even more. Gosh, I love checkers so much. Did you guys see the Tulip Bee checkers? She's got them in like beige, baby pink, baby blue. Hot dang. I didn't buy the red Smoothie Smooth and I'm regretting it immensely because I want to make a crossbody bag red for my wardrobe. But I'm not going to buy it. But I want it so bad. But we'll worry about that when I'm getting to the point to make that. How about that? When I'm ready to make a red crossbody, then I'll hunt for red fabric. That's what I'm going to do. I like it. Alright. I'm getting there. This Jaws one is going to be the death of me. It's going to be too cute. I'm gonna be unalive. I'm not going to want to give this one up either. Thankfully, I can make the Jaws one again. But I need this baby blue Smoothie Smooth. That's the only thing. My own live stream. My bad. That's the only machine I don't have a cover stitch. But my mom has one, so if I need it, I can go over there. Another one. Another one. Alright. hopefully my Mormino double-sided tape comes soon. This is all we have left of 1/8 inch. I already went through a roll today. You know, for Katie, I should really pull out the shark zipper pulls for this front. I don't know if I have any matte black though. And I refuse to mix metals. Refuse. No, you bastard. Stay on. How rude. Just coming off. Oh no. Okay. I used to have sharks. I used to have them, but I think they're nickel. I'll check. I'll do it for the big homie. Hi, yeah, I would have done one if I didn't have trial. So, I am going to do that bag because I want to friggin' make myself one. With the brown checkers. I like the one I originally made. I'm very sad I sold that. So, eventually, yes, I wish I had a date for you. But I don't. I have 8 weeks of trial coming up, so. Let's see. Would it be under random for sharks? No. I need to ask your opinion. I only have gunmetal shark mouths. Matte black is the whole hardware. Do we just do it? I feel like I have to. It's better than just ugly donut ones. Right? I think we're gonna do it. Katie won't care. It's for Katie. Katie doesn't care. I told her, sorry it's taking me so long to do this. It's just work is friggin' working. And she's like, I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna make the pattern. Alright, we're gonna do sharks. We're doing it. Shark mouse. Okay, thanks Lori for being understanding. I wish this was my job. I do. But I didn't make the life choices. But I still do it for fun. I think if it was a job, it definitely wouldn't be so fun. Wouldn't be as fun. I think I would still have a lot of fun with it. Okay, I thought I ran out of bobbin. I'm like, please let me have made it at least. It's fine. I didn't run out. Yeah, that's true about the matte black. Alright, we're doing it. Yeah, I have to do it, right? It's a Jaws bag. It's too cool for school. The last roll of 1/8 inch tape I had was so sticky, and this one's not as sticky. What the heck? You know what I think it is? I think the last roll I had was Tandy Leather is why. It was more like a, you know, like it's like a little bit yellowish, the Tandy Leather ones? That stuff is sticky. This one's kind of like, I'll give you a little. I ain't giving you a lot. Alright, we just need this zipper to go as good as the last one, which was perfect. Alright. Hey, good idea if you're looking to, if you need like background noise for something. This morning I was cutting some of these bags, finishing them, and I stumbled upon a man being a DJ on YouTube playing like 90s hits. It was so rad. I was like dancing and shit. It was like early 2000s. For reference, I graduated in 2005. But it was bangers. I was like, yes! 6 o'clock in the morning dancing around my kitchen. My daughter's looking at me like, what is happening? I was like, dude, these were like hit songs when I was in high school. She's like, yeah, I can tell. She slays me. She doesn't mean to. I think she does, actually. Teenagers. Anyways, YouTube, DJs. It's great. Loved it. Will be doing it again. Oh, my dog's barking. Ooh, he might get in trouble. Buddy, stop. Oh, brother. It's definitely past curfew, sir. He's the loudest bark. Ugh. I'm gonna go lock him in my room soon. Maybe we can lock him in here. A little bark in here. The neighbor's probably outside smoking on his back patio, and he has this little dog, and my dog always is trying to bark at that dog. His name's Rowdy. Rowdy and Buddy. My dog is Buddy. The neighbor dog is Rowdy. He's like a little tiny guy. You know, my work came up with this new rule where if you call in sick more than 2 days, you have to give a note from a doctor to use your sick time. And I just feel like that's illegal. It's my sick time. If I have the flu, I'm not going to be getting a doctor's note. What the heck? Just pissed me off. I'm like, you guys are so lame. It's my sick time. Also, what about HIPAA? I have to give you my medical information for why? No, thank you. Instant rage. Okay. It's fine. Alright. One of these sides was a little bit less than the other. Yeah, mine's an Australian Shepherd. He's bananas. I didn't pick him. No, but you know, he grows on me. Alright, here we go. I'm getting tired, guys. I'm getting tired. Let's just say a little prayer for me. That we don't run out of bobbin. I should check it, but could I be bothered? Definitely not. Definitely not. This sewing machine is so good. You guys, I can't even explain how good it is. It sews anything. Layers? What are layers? I wish I would have bought this machine a long time ago. Okay. Here we go. The dreaded corner. Scalpel. You just peel it back and smooth it out. Comply. Get in there. I swear sewing clips give me fabulous reflexes. I catch the shit out of them sometimes. %60 of the time, it works every time. Each morning I wake up. I say a little bit for you. Forever and ever. Right there. Right there. That should be like basketball with clips. How many points do I get? That was a 2-pointer, right? There we go. Don't you dare ripple on me. There we go. I'm dehydrated. Oh, this is what sewing does to me. I've been drinking 3 liters of water a day. Not when I sew. Not when I sew. Get it together. Alright, we still have threads, so that worked. Victory! Meow. Alright. Come here, my little marbles. You know, have you ever seen those reels where the ladies try to pay for the meal with like all the little baubles, like all their seashells? I want to do it with clips. I think that'd be such a funny reel. Wouldn't it? I don't know. My husband would think I'm dumb, but I would laugh. Oh, funny. Hand strength. Like, you don't even need an exercise thing. Just get you a pair of these that are dull. Static. I'm sorry. That's frustrating. Oh, I didn't change my needle. I forgot. Yeah, I feel like it's none of their business if I'm... Oh no, get it in there. Hold. You know what I don't like about the chat? Why does it always filter top messages? Who's deciding what's a top message? You know what it is? It's probably this light. Hold. Maybe not. Let's see. Sorry, that's annoying. Good one, Apple. What else could it be? I feel like I hear a little buzzing. I'm just going crazy. I think it's my lights. But, like, this isn't the vibe, I don't think. Could I do this? I still hear it. What if I sewed like this? It's too dark. I'm too blind. Okay, cool. I turn off that, there's like a little light right here. Oh. It's the ghosty boost. They're saying hi to you. Okay, cool. You have a doctor for the company. Wow, that is pretty cool. Could you imagine actually companies taking care of their people? That's bananas. We don't do that here in America, for the most part. And I work for the federal government, so that's a shit show. We won't even go there. We're just sewing tonight. you know, like, I want to call in sick not because I'm sick. I just don't want to work, but I want to get paid. That's all. That's all. That's why I don't want to get a doctor's note, because I'm not really sick. I need a friend who's a doctor. Anybody want to hook me up for sick notes? Just kidding. That's fraud. Alright. Another perfect flap. I didn't choose the flap life. The flap life chose me. Alright. I better not get ahead of myself. I don't know that it's perfect. You better stop talking out of your butt. Girl! Yeah, we just won't go there. We won't go there, Nikki. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We all know how we feel. It's fine. Okay. This Jaws, you better stop. It's giving. It's giving happy sharks. Happy hungry sharks. It's giving perfect corners. Let's top stitch this bitch. Love that. That's my catchphrase. Let's top stitch this bitch. Okay? I'm calling dibs. Oh, I love that one. I love it when that happens. Wait, where's the zipper pull? In the middle, smart girl. She already moved it. Like she knows what she's doing or something. Did anybody here watch the movie Sister Act? I freaking loved that movie. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you doing? Alright, get over the hump here. Thinking, like, imagine there was Google when I was a kid. I would be so much smarter than I am. My son has Google, and I feel like he's a really good representation of me as a child. He'll know so many random shit. He'll be like, yeah, did you know this Bambi movie was shot at 24 frames per second? I'm like, no, I didn't know that. He Googles everything. I love it. I'm like, please stay this way for your whole life, okay? Thanks. He's having his first little sleepover Saturday. I told him, well, find out what your friend wants to eat, and I'll buy it at the grocery store. Like, what kind of soda does he want? Like, do you guys want some? Like, when I was a kid, those little pizza rolls, those Totino's pizza rolls, was where it was at. Like, that was such a treat when I was a kid. And jalapeno poppers that you put in the oven. Yeah. The good old days. Jalapeno poppers would be our New Year's Eve food, like junk food treat. I don't know. Also, when I was a kid, if I would get like good grades, my treat was to go to 7-Eleven and get a Big Gulp. And I loved it. She let me drink the whole soda. Cherry Coke. Loved it. Isn't it funny? Like, no wonder I'm like so food motivated. That's oh, so funny. right. Now, I cut so much faster than this on this machine, but I fear I would sew through my finger. So we're not gonna, we're gonna keep this partner under the speed limit. You know what I mean? That's about as fast as I go right there. That's it, not any faster. Well, hello there, bestie bear. I'm over here. I'm not a night owl. Usually I'm asleep by 7 o'clock. But I'm off this week because I'm going to be in trial for 8 weeks straight. So I thought, well, I got to get these custom orders done. Why not? Yes, late night party animal show. I'm your host. I still didn't change my needle. I still forgot. I'm not surprised about that, but don't worry. Now that you've told me 20 times, thank you for that. I need it. Oh no, is this my last 20? 21? Oh, say it ain't so. All right, now I have to remember to order size 20 needles. That's a whole other game. I don't have my phone. If I don't put it right in the cart, I forget. Well, it's fine. We'll figure it out. Size 20 needles. Maybe I should write it down on a piece of paper. This is an important thing, I think. Yeah, I have a big, well, it's the patent for the LED light bulb. They're suing because a company on Amazon overseas duped it. And Philips has more money than should be probably allowed legally. And they're suing them, which, I mean, they do own the patent, you know, so. But the people that they're suing have a lot of money too, so. We got all kinds of big trials coming up, Susan. You should just stop by, roll in. Trials are public proceedings in any courthouse, guys. If you ever want to go to court, you can just go and watch, no matter what. FYI. They are open to the public by law. All right. We got all kinds of fun ones coming up, Susan. We got a wrongful termination. That one's going to be boring, but we got a guy threatening phone calls to public officials, but he uses a monster voice. Good luck proving that one. I don't know. It's going to be funny. It is silly. It's actually not that funny. It's mental illness is what it is, so it's kind of sad in that regard, but, you know. All right, look at this. I've got this paper here. Size 20. Oh, no. That one's, girl, that one's, that one isn't going to be until, I know it's one you're talking about. That one isn't going to be until, that'll be a few months. Yeah, that one, I'm not going to forget. It's stuck on my curtain. It looks ridiculous. Okay. Thank you. Oh, you have to teach today? Well, that's important too. Teaching, very important. Seriously, come. You can come and then we can have lunch. Right in the courtroom. You can eat in the courtroom. I'll let you sit at the judge's desk. Oh, I'll take your picture there. All right. this is done. Hard part of the whole bag done. Done, 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 done. Now we can finish building it. Yay! Okay. I like doing this part. I like putting it on. You know, like the little zipper. The little zipper, like the little dipper. Funny. We should make that a ride. What is the name of Dolly Parton's little theme park thingy? We need one for sewing people. Like maybe one day Kasai will have our own theme park. And then we can name one of the rides Little Zipper. Like a little dipper. Dolly World. Dollywood, yeah. And then we can name one of the rides Little Zipper. And it'll be something. Something marvelous. I just have a feeling. Well, I'm gonna, oh, guess what? I got the magnets for my machine magnets, like the actual back magnet. They got delivered today. So, I'll get those up this weekend. They're really good magnets, you guys. Wow. Wonderful. And then I got to design I have a perfect idea for a new patch. I'm gonna get a bunch of patches made for the Lynn's Handmaids retreat, and I'll sell them too. But I want to put them on the back of jeans. Oh my god, my jean pockets are gonna be rad. It's gonna be so amazing. All right. I gotta lock it. Oh, this needle's amazing. Great idea changing it. Genius. Clip Castle of Doom, yeah. Maybe we should just make it a video game. Then we don't even have to like have liability insurance. That's silly. What if Kasai had a video game? Like, you guys, you and her need to make a video game. That'd be funny. I'd fucking play the shit out of it. Rip off GTA. That's sewing. A little something to take the edge off, right? Looking good. She's looking dandy. If you could pick any name to be your name instead of your name, what would you pick? What would you pick? I don't know. Wait, wow. Work with me. Gosh. I like a little duck waddling. Like a hula girl on the dashboard. What if you had to bob your head every time your first foot went? Oh, that's funny. Serena, that's a pretty one. Shiloh, I like Shiloh too. What celebrity crush did you have when you were younger? I'll go first. Brad Pitt. Oh, he's still a gorgeous man. Just fabulous on the eyes. That Shiloh reminded me of it. Isn't that one of his kids' names or something? I don't know. Matt Damon, close second. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh, calm down. You trying to bite me? Might tell my mom. Alright. We're almost there. This one's almost done. It's gonna be so cute. You're gonna be so... I was gonna say a word. It starts with a D, ends with an E, but we can't probably say that on here, so... 3 letters. Sounds like pie. So cute, you're gonna pie. Alright. That's good. Digging it. Digging it. Strum of the bass. Alright, here we go. Oh, you want to be tricksy, huh? Get out of here. We have to trim the seams very carefully so we don't nick the out. Oh my gosh, if I put a hole in the actual outside of this, I'd be so upset. I would probably cry. I would cry. I'm not a crier. Good night. Good night. Oh, it's 11:18. Can I finish the other one? This took me a while, didn't it? It's because I'm a perfectionist. It's not even hard. I want to get them done. I just want to get them freaking done. I just don't want them over my head any longer. I'm doing it. I'm finishing it. Getting my second wind. I can't wait for my new Kai scissors to get here. You know, I want to get my scissors sharpened, but I'm like, the idea of nailing them someplace sounds like a nightmare. Instead, I just collect them, and when they become dull, I put them in my garage on my husband's tool bench thing. I'm not proud of that fact, but that is what I do. Fox. He is a fox for sure. For sure. Alright, time to attach the front panel and the bottom, and then we're done. bites the dust. Gotta roll our seams. Perfect. This one's my favorite so far I've ever made. You know, I made myself one of these and then I don't use it. It was in my way, so I just kind of put it in my closet. I'm like, you're in my way. Get off my table. I only have this much room anyways. Oh, that's so cute with my little tag on there. I'm so glad I put my little woven tag on the seam. Almost didn't. Perfect. Here we go. Who doesn't like sharks? Well, I can think of people that wouldn't like sharks. I like sharks. Shark Week on Discovery Channel, favorite growing up. Like every time it came in July, I was like, oh my gosh, yes. Yes. All right, here we go. We're gonna use our cute shark poles and see. I think it'll be fine. Here we go. I'm nervous. You never know. Like these ones look shorter now, these zippers. I just line up the side panel in the flap, like I line up the edges. I don't worry about the zipper tape lining up. I worry about like the straightness of the edge lining up. But we may just have to actually redo it and make the zipper tape line up. We'll see. You never know. You never know till you go. Alright, so do you see? This is that little, see that hole? Peekaboo. That's the hole. You can't have that hole, so we gotta line up the zipper tape. Not the side, and hopefully it's not too much of a difference. We can trim down the flap though. I gave myself an inch of wiggle room where that slip pocket is, so worst case scenario, we're gonna do the denier. Oh, no. Okay. You know what? These poles are annoying because they're big. They're kind of hard to put on. Okay, here we go. Got it. Got him. Let me do this side. It's just the bottom. Yee. Well, you just don't make it easy on me. It ain't easy, be breezy. Oh. I don't own a zipper jig. I usually just struggle. There. Now, look how perfect it is. There's no hole. That's how you do it right there. Let's see how far off the flap is. Not bad. It's not bad at all. So when we sew on the bottom, we'll just give it a little extra seam allowance right there. Take care of that. First things first, you must secure the goods. Rhonda, we are making a everything but the machine tote. It carries a 5-drawer little, I already finished one. This one is about to be done. And then I might be done. I don't think I should sew the other one. In good conscience, I wouldn't want somebody working on my custom tote after all day, you know? Yeah. It's fine. I'll finish it in the morning. Alrighty. There we go. Now we can trim them up. Now we can turn it. Also, matte black with gunmetal, totally fine. You can see that well, not me. It's fine. One time I bought this custom bag. It was a fanny pack. It was so cute. It was Powerline themed, like from a Goofy movie. And I wore that bag a lot. It was a Louis fake waist pack. And I mean, I wore it for a few weeks before I looked at it closely one day. I was like bored doing something. It had 3 different metal finishes on that bag and I didn't even notice. So it's fine. Alright, front and back, so these go side to side. Nobody wants to see the sticky tape. Well, thanks for hanging out while you were sleeping. Sorry you had a bad dream. That sucks. I never remember my dreams, ever. My whole life, never. Nope. I used to have this friend in middle school, and she'd always have dreams, and she'd always be like, this is what this dream means, and I'm like, I can't participate in this conversation. I don't dream. Alright. 4 seams in, we're done. Then we can see how cute this one is. I already know. I already know. My new iron comes tomorrow. I'm pretty jazzed about it. I've had the same, like, Panasonic, and look, I like that one, but it's not that good. It's old, and so it doesn't have that much steam that's good. It's just old. And then I had that, what's that other one? It's such a popular brand, but it sucks. Anyways, it's the one that like auto lifts up. Oliso, that's what it was. I've had nothing but problems with Oliso irons. It was so bad that the one leaked so bad, they sent me a new one like 2 years later, and guess what? It leaked just as bad. I'm like, what is the point of this? Anyways, I got a Rowenta. It's like the one with the big steam tank. Pretty jazzed about it. For my clothes making journey. Yeah, I have a mini iron, and I put a little wool mat fits perfectly on top of my rolling cart. My one friend said don't use steam because it'll warp the plastic under your mat, and I'm like, oh duh, that makes sense. But I don't use that little guy for steam. That seems pointless. He's so tiny. I'm so excited I can ship out probably 4 out of 5 of these tomorrow. I'll have to do my I have 2 Brook bifold wallets still. Those are easy. It's just the edge painting that takes forever. I can get those done next week though. Dang, something's happening outside. We got some street racers. Alrighty. Make our little cuts. Little relief cuts. So we can sew into the corners. You can't cut the zipper tape. No, no, no. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Got it. One more seam. The dream seam. Like the dream team. Yeah. Okay. This is the one. Only annoying thing, it catches over here and it's freaking, you're freaking annoying me. Here we go. Nope, that's a 1/2 inch. Way too much. Got it. Look at those layers. It just sewed right through it. Done. Yay! What's the one Katie has? This shark one. The Jaws one. It's her fabric. Well, it's I bought it from her, but she requested a Jaws one. So that's what the lady wants, the lady gets, you know? Just get all these little threads. The only thing about poly, I love the poly waterproof canvas, especially when it has interfacing on it. Oh, it's dreamy. But it just maybe isn't the best choice for an unlined bag because a little bit fraying. But like I said, once you get the tote in there, you're totally fine. All right. Moment of truth. Come on, work it with me. Work it with me. I don't like to trim the bottom seams because it just helps it like make it a little snug, but not snug, if that makes sense. Probably doesn't. Do you get what I'm putting down? Just a scotch, you know? Just a little. Alright. Oh, she's looking nice. She's looking real nice. I love putting a nylon base for the bottom of this bag. Something a little wipeable. Alright. That's what we like to hear. Yes. Let's get the drawers. Line up these little seams on the edges. Sometimes you can get it on like crooked. You know? Nobody wants it crooked. Gentle, gentle. It's like birthing a child. Damn, I am good at this. All right. Well, 2 of 5. Another one bites the dust. Oh, the shark poles are tote. Let's get her strap because I did make her strap. Beep boop. Here we go. Little guys pulled up here. Uh-huh. There we go. Oh, this one's Dorbs. Got our little slip pocket. And then when she opens, it flops down. Perfect. Okay. Can't ask for more than that. Really can't. Number 2. She's done. This is Katie's. Thank you, Katie. Done. Katie's is my favorite so far. Now, my next one, it's not my favorite, but Michelle's is next, and it's her favorite, and that's all that matters. Yeah, that one's, yeah, they rip apart, yeah, because, they used to sell the 5-drawer unit, and they don't make them anymore, so now you have to buy 2 3s and snap them together, but the pattern is for the 5-drawer unit, which was a little smaller. I think we had measured somebody in my class. They had the original 5-drawer unit, and it was a little smaller. But all my measurements, I modified it to fit this way because I made one with their pattern measurements. With this new way where you have to snap them together, it was a nightmare. Way too small. So, next up, Michelle. I really don't want to do it right now, but I think I'm gonna, I'll do 15 more minutes and then get off strap. Good night. Good night. Alright, here it is. That's what I needed. So Michelle has a steampunk. Is that what she called it? It's like gears. That's what she said. She wanted her house has gears, like the steampunk stuff. And that's what she asked me for. So I ordered this fabric. Oh no. Well, we're gonna have to, I need to re-iron it. I need to repress it with the presser. What? That's wild, because this is just woven. Alright, well, this is the front, so we don't have to worry about, we can just build the mesh stuff. We'll have to stop because I need to repress that, and the heat press is out there and it's not going to get turned on tonight. But we can build this part. I found these really, I don't even know where I found these, to be honest with you. Yeah, but it'll separate. It's on the flap. You know how it kind of gets bubbly? I don't want to do that to her. I mean, I want to, but I'm not going to. Look at these little zipper pulls. Where did I get these? K&A, I think. Aren't those cute? Those are Michelle's pulls. Dorbs. I'm putting my things away. I'll even put my envelopes away because I just cleaned my room. Little Ollie fun. So, yeah, it's the front flap too. Yeah, those are cute, aren't they? This is like a different design. It's not one I would ever make, but it's gonna look really rad. This is burnt. This is turned. Okay. Zipper pull installed. Tape. That gel one is so good. Oh. How long have I been on here? I don't even know. Oh, almost 3 hours. Yikes. Well, thanks for hanging out, guys. Yeah, that's how I use it. It's worked well so far. I mean, should be fine. Should be just dandy. It does work pretty good as a backing on this, so. Yeah, we've been here a hot minute, Nikki. This is the Midnight Sewing Society charter meeting. it starts at 9 minutes. We'll call it to order. Cool. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you, Dad. Okay. I'm just pulling the webbing. This isn't webbing. I'm pulling the, I forgot the name of the word. Oh no. Mesh. Got it. Oh boy. I feel like I need to slam that entire bottle of water. Okay, that looks good. That looks great. We're not catching on fire today. Calm down. One thing, a PSA, if you will, if you use ripstop, please be careful. It is flammable. So if you do that little lighter trick, just so you know, I lit an entire bag on fire once. There's a reason I don't use ripstop anymore. Imagine using that as a bag and it lighting on fire. Oh boy. I just wanted to let you know that, because I didn't realize it was that flammable. I'm sure a lot of things are that flammable, but that one shocked me. Hey! Yes! Jesse, for me, the Morning Sewing Society. Oh, I know the feeling well. I don't want to go to work either. Okay. You know what I love doing? I love centering zippers inside the zipper box. I love it. I love it. Dare I say I'm fantastic at it. I do like doing it. Now, if you have a 3D printer, Bamboo Labs on their app, Handy it's called, they have a free zipper jig centering tools that you can 3D print, FYI. Which I thought was amazing. Do I have them? I do, look. I still didn't use them, but you can, and they make them all the sizes. Like, all the sizes. Look at how cool that is. I thought it was right. It's free. Free print file. Okay. Let me finish this guy. 3. Walking on a dream. How can I explain? Alright, here we go. Pull this away. Not quite. Here we go. Here we go. love it when that happens. Got it right in the beginning hole too. That is lucky. And then three on this machine, 3 millimeters. It's like perfect for wicker boxes. It always, I love it when it ends in the hole that I began in, you know, without me having to fudge it. Love that. Okay. Freight check. You know that lady that got paid so much money for making the Dr. Pepper jingle? Maybe I should make freight check a jingle. I use so much freight check. It's that and double-sided tape. Alright, she's done. There's that. The pocket next. Vacuum. Oh, party foul. I don't have too much of you left, friend. Okay. Okay. Let's top stitch. It's a beauty. Alright, let's give her an olifant backing. Good night, Nikki. Thanks for hanging. I'm about to be done myself. Gonna finish up this little flat interior. Because my back says, we're done, girl. Hi from the UK. What's up? Hi from the US. I wish I could say hi from the UK. That's way cooler. Trust me. Okay. Let's see. Wait, we did not draw our marking for our divided slip. I knew I was forgetting something. Is that even? Lord have mercy. Yes. The olifant's hanging over the edge, so it's kind of giving crooked. Perfect. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Beautiful. I think I'm going to sew this, baste this on with my other machine before I call it a night, because this is super thin. And this can sew thinner stuff than my 1181N could, this Texo. But I sewed it earlier with when I was doing the elastic on the mesh, and it was so much better. So why don't we go over there and use it to baste? It's so quiet, it's kind of a trip to sew on it. And then this pocket's done. I'll have to finish the flap in the morning and then attach it, and this one's done. And then I have 2 more to make, but they both use different colored threads, so there's that. One's a teal and one's a baby blue. Sharon got baby blue and checkers, and Julie's second one is, it's flowers again, but it's like wildflowers, I guess it would be classified. It's not like the marigold ones. Marigold was friggin' cute. Friggin' real cute. Alright. Clean up my space because we're done over here for the day. Take you over to the other machine so you may see it. Come here. Let's see. Oh, sorry. I think that'll be good. Grab my stool. These are the last 2 we have to make. See that print right here? Isn't that pretty? Okay. Here she is. like when you take your foot off the pedal, it stops immediately. Not quite got the timing down of that. I also need to adjust the knee lift because it was for a much shorter person. And there's one bolt I have to, or a nut I have to get, and she kind of installed the belt a little bit wonky, so my brother told me how to fix it. And this is just Gutermann thread, just polyester Gutermann. Just, I love that. I didn't have to buy new thread for it, and it takes the industrial thread. This is a different polyester. It's kind of like a big version of this, but it can use Tex 70. And I watched a video to get like a needle, a compatible needle, because it takes different needles, so that you can use even bigger thread like Tex 90. Not that I have a need for that, but I thought, well, that's kind of cool. Good to know. Especially because I have my cylinder arm, but and look at all the feet that you can get for this machine. Like Teflon feet, like what? That's like tons of feet, dude. I don't even know what most of these do. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, that's that. And trim up these little sides. Now, if I would have sewn this on my cylinder arm, it would have done it just fine, but it probably would have like cinched this in a little bit and shrunk the size of it, and I didn't really want that. So she's done. That's nice. All right, I call this meeting adjourned. All in favor, say aye. See you next time.